Imkanaya nugan. Jinim naya lak umnan mege. Bomogala apayang. Nilama imi amka angap. Memgam gamgi. Nina gegwan. Amnerna hanak.
That's excellent news.
Mem ilik meraka. Nayanaram. Kam kalu amik manik. Manala yang perlu. Amka kalami naya kira nubua.
Excuse me. Yes, could I speak with you for a moment? I don't mean to trouble you, Jedi, but I'm curious if anyone from the ship's crew has come to speak with you yet.
I haven't spoken to any members of the crew, but anyone who needs the help of a Jedi will have it.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I heard a rumor that there's an Imperial warship following us. I know, the Treaty of Coruscant, but I don't trust the Empire to keep the peace.
Since we don't know for sure the Imperials are following us, let's not worry about it.
I just wish I could get someone from the crew to answer my questions. The crew won't tell the passengers anything at all. It's not very reassuring.
Telling the passengers that Imperials are nearby would only cause a panic.
I suppose. Still, I think it's unsettling to think that there might be Imperials behind us.
Warning! Warning! Incoming fire! All hands brace for incoming! Repeat, all hands!
Can you hear me? Are you all right?
Don't worry about me.
Good. That was quite a hit. We're lucky not to be hurt. Listen, you have to get to the bridge. The captain will need all of the help he can get right now. Go, hurry.
Let's just hope it's not too late to help.
It's never too late to try. Good luck.
Come on, Tyrus! You can make it, sir! You can make it!
He's gone, sir. You're in charge now. What are our orders?
Your orders! Weapons are out! Shields are out! Comms are out! There's nothing we can do!
This will be easier if you control your emotions.
Who asked you? We're in the middle of a situation here. The bridge is off limits.
Sir, we need all the help we can get. If we don't keep it together here, we're finished.
Keep what together? The Imperials have us by the throat! We're as good as dead already!
Let's try to stay focused on a healthy solution here.
I just can't believe this is happening.
Sir, incoming message. The Imperial ship is hailing us.
What? Oh, well then put them on.
Republic Transport SLS, this is Grand Moff Rikus Kilran. Your defenses are entirely disabled. Attempt no resistance.
We're aware of our situation, Kilran. Just tell us why you're here.
Your ship is transporting a known anti-Imperial terrorist and seditionist, the so-called Ambassador Vin Asara. I've come to collect her.
Who? We didn't take any passengers by that name. I've never even heard of this person.
Interesting. Lying or incompetent, no matter. My agents aboard your ship have confirmed the ambassador is there.
You have spies aboard our ship?
I have eyes everywhere. Imperial soldiers are preparing to board your ship through its primary airlock. My agents will ensure that you do not interfere with them. If you attempt to stop my men from arresting Ambassador Asara, I will have every living thing aboard the SLS killed.
Where's the primary airlock? I'll stop the Imperials as they try to board.
Weren't you listening? If we try to fight those slaughterous, we have to cooperate.
It won't matter. Kilran has us now. He'll kill us all. He's famous for it. The only one he wants alive is the Ambassador. If Kilran gets the Ambassador while we're sitting in his sights, we're goners. Those soldiers have to be stopped before they can succeed.
I'll ensure that no Imperial soldiers make it aboard this ship.
It's very brave of you to volunteer. Listen, I'm sorry I lost it earlier. It means a lot to have your help right now. Thank you.
Helping others is both a duty and an honor.
Maybe so, but we appreciate your help all the same. I'll have our security team meet you by the primary airlock. They haven't seen much action, but Commander Narlock knows his stuff. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
This is it, men. This is what you've been training for. The Imperials are coming, and we're not gonna let them past, are we?
Sir, no, sir!
We aren't fighting alone. An experienced volunteer is going to help us. The imps won't stand a chance.
My lightsaber is at your service, Commander.
You hear that, man? Our friend here is gonna chop through these imps like nothing. The imps will cut through any second now. We need to take up defensive positions. Victory! We've done it, man! We've done it! The ship is saved!
I'm sorry, Commander, but that isn't the case.
We defeated the entire boarding party. Nobody could have slipped past us.
No, you're right. It's not you the Imperials slipped past. First Officer Hawken walked us right into a trap. The attack on this airlock was a ruse. After Hawken sent you here, Imperial commandos snuck aboard. They were led by a Mandalorian mercenary called Iron Fist.
Mandalorian mercenary? What are you talking about?
The Mandalorians work for the Empire. They're some of the best warriors in the galaxy. And Iron Fist is one of the most famous. Iron Fist and his Imperial commandos stormed the bridge, and now the entire area is locked down tight.
We have to stop the Imperials from gaining control of the ship.
That's why I rushed to find you. Something has to be done.
What is this all about? Why are the Imperials so desperate to capture you?
Because of my work. I'm a Republic ambassador. I traveled to Imperial-controlled planets and convinced their governments to come over to our side.
Confronting the Empire for the sake of diplomacy takes a lot of courage.
I'm no hero. I just show them an alternative to Imperial control. But we can talk about my work later.
We need to retake the bridge. The longer we leave the Imperials in control, the harder it'll be to remove them.
I already told you, Iron Fist has the bridge locked down. There's no way in or out.
Security lockdown. That is bad. Chief Engineer Salen might know of a workaround.
Hopefully we can get to Salem before the Imperials. Do you know where he is?
He and his team will be down in the engineering section. I'm sure they'll be able to help us.
We'll need a diversion. If the Imperials notice the hatches to engineering opening, they'll flood the area with soldiers.
My men and I can handle that. Form up, men. We're gonna go start some trouble.
Let's get that bridge open.
We'll give those imps something to think about, won't we, boys?
I'll go along with Commander Narlock. Once you've cleared a path to engineering, I'll double back and join up with you there. Good luck.
Whoa, you're a Jedi. Chief, hey Chief, look, there's a Jedi out there.
You must be crazy coming all the way down here with the imps everywhere.
Commander Narlock said that you might know of a way to unlock the bridge. The Imperials have sealed it off.
The imps pulled the lockdown? You gotta be kidding me.
You really cleared this place out. I didn't run into a single Imperial on my way down here. Listen, there's no time to waste. Commander Narlock and his men are being overrun. We have to get the bridge unlocked now.
So I've heard. I'd invite you in, but the lockdown has our doors sealed too.
Can you get the bridge open from there?
Depends on how we go about it. Just let me think a minute.
What about a reactor reset? That would disengage the security locks, wouldn't it, sir?
Yeah, but a reactor reset vents the engineering compartment. We'd be blown into space. Besides, controls are on the other side of the door.
What else can we do to open up the bridge?
The secondary conduits. They're spread around a bit, but if you shut them all down, the security will go down too. Then we'll be in business.
I'll get the conduit shut down right away.
There's no time to go running all over the ship. If we don't act now, the Imperials will overwhelm us. I'm sorry, Salen. We need to unlock the bridge while we have the chance. We have to reset the reactor. You and your men will be remembered.
We can't send these people to their deaths, not when there's an alternative.
Fine, but you're dooming everyone on this ship. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the greater good.
I make the decisions, Ambassador, not you.
Fine. Who am I to argue?
You crazy witch! Shutting down the secondary conduits will work, I promise!
If you're going to do it, go now. The longer you wait, the more Imperials you'll have after you. I don't know how you managed it, but you did. The security doors around the bridge have opened.
The Force was with me as usual.
I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't been aboard. Probably locked in an Imperial prison, or worse. I'll go and help Narlock with another diversion, so you have as little resistance as possible when you attack the bridge. You'll still have to deal with Iron Fist, though, and that's no small challenge.
No one can stand up against me.
That's good. Most people would panic when faced with an experienced Mandalorian. Or any Mandalorian, really. I only know Iron Fist by reputation. But he's been doing Grand Moff Kilrin's dirty work for a long time now. He's never been captured, defeated, or even driven back. You have your work cut out for you.
The Force will give me the strength I need.
Just be careful. Mandalorians always have a few tricks up their sleeves. All right. No more time to waste. Narlock, are you there? Can you hear me?
Copy. This is Narlock. Set for second offensive.
That's right, Commander. I'm on my way to join you now.
Let's hope Iron Fist isn't paying too much attention.
Narlock and I will do our best to keep him distracted. Good luck.
Well. I was wondering when you'd finally show up. This is it? There aren't more of you?
Just give up, Iron Fist. I don't want to have to hurt you or your men.
Strange view of the situation. Guess you'd have to be a little crazy to put up the fight you have. Let's vape this worthless scum and get back to work.
First Officer Hawken, do you have any spare shuttles in the hangar bay?
Spare shuttles? Yes, we do, but I don't...
Then that's our only chance. You have to board Grand Moff Kilrin's ship and disable the tractor beam so that we can all escape.
We've been fighting insane odds all along. No sense stopping now.
I've been aboard warships like Kilrin's. The tractor beam controls should be easy to find if you know where you're going.
Ambassador, you're familiar with the layout. Perhaps you should go along to help get the tractor beam shut down.
We need every advantage we can get.
It will be good to have you along, Ambassador.
I'll do my best to help in any way I can.
Ambassador, before you go, take a spare uniform. We wouldn't want any Imperials to recognize you.
Good thinking, Commander. Thank you. Now let's get moving.
Good luck out there. We're all counting on you. Hey, hold up a minute. I need to talk to you before you go. I just talked to Salen from engineering. He told me what Asara tried to make you do down there. Thank you for stopping her.
I can't believe that woman is an ambassador. She's as cold as they come.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's noticed. Listen, I've been thinking. I really believe this plan is going to work. But there's only one way to guarantee that we'll all make it home safe. And that's to make sure the Imperials have no reason to keep chasing us.
You want me to hand the ambassador over to the Imperials, don't you?
Yes. For the sake of us all, I want you to leave Asara behind, on the Grand Moff ship. With the tractor beam down, we'll be able to escape, but Kilrin will just chase us down again, unless he's already captured his target. As long as Asara is on this ship, everyone aboard is in danger. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of risking all of our lives for that woman.
Don't let your anger at the ambassador cloud your judgment.
My judgment isn't clouded. This is what has to be done. I'm sure of it. Just think about it. I'd even make it worth your while if things go the way I'm suggesting. Anyway, you'd better get going. I've held you up too long already. Good luck.
Well, I've seen some incredible things in my time, but you've just topped the list. I'm sorry I couldn't greet you in person. If only you had let me know you were stopping by.
If this is a bad time, we could come back later.
Oh, no, not at all, I assure you. I'm quite prepared for your visit. My men will be along shortly to escort you to the accommodations I've arranged.
Your men can't stop us, Kilrin.
You greatly overestimate your chances. Iron Fist wasn't the only weapon in my arsenal, nor the deadliest. See you soon.
Greetings. At last, a real, live Jedi. How I've looked forward to this. A true Sith cannot go long without a true challenge.
No one can stand up against me.
None of you will leave here alive. To destroy a dangerous foe, that is the way of a true Sith. When I carve your heart from your chest, your fellow Jedi will sense your defeat, as will my master.
You've clearly lost your mind.
Pitiful scum like you cannot grasp the full nature of the Sith. The power of the dark side is infinite. Are you ready to face oblivion?
Killing you will give me great satisfaction.
The pleasure will be all mine!
Come on, get onto the shuttles. We have to hurry. If we launch fast enough, I think we can make it. Are you ready?
Right behind you, Ambassador.
Let's just hope Hagen has the hyperdrive ready. Come on, get onto the shuttles. We have to hurry. If we launch fast enough, I think we can make it. Are you ready?
First Officer Haken doesn't want you to come back from this one, Ambassador. He thinks you'll just cause more trouble.
Is this a joke? That's spineless, indecisive. He wants you to hand me over to the Imperials? Unbelievable. After everything I've done to save the ship, everything I've done for the Republic, that scum tries to betray me to the Empire. Wait. You didn't actually agree to leave me behind, did you?
I wouldn't leave you behind to die, Asara.
Good. I was about to... well, it doesn't matter. Come on, we've wasted too much time here already. Let's go.
Everyone's aboard, Plex. Get us out of here, now! We're safe! You did it! You did what no one else could have done. You've saved us all. We owe you our lives. Every one of us. So on behalf of the passengers and crew of the Republic Transport Esselis, thank you.
Only doing what was right.
There's no reason for modesty. What you accomplished here is truly amazing. I took up a collection from everyone on the ship. Hopefully, these credits will help you save other people in need. The same way you saved us.
Please, keep your credits. I'm sure you all need them more than me.
That's extremely gracious of you. Thank you very much. Ambassador Asara, it's a relief to see that you made it back to us safely as well.
Really? I imagine it comes as a bit of a surprise to see me here at all, Hagen.
I don't know what you mean. Of course I'm glad to see you. Why would you think differently?
I just thought the Ambassador ought to know the full facts of the situation.
You must have misunderstood me. I would never. I wouldn't do something like that.
Thank you for telling me the truth. And for everything else you've done here. The Republic needs heroes like you now more than ever.
The Jedi will always be there to help those in need.
Then the Republic is very fortunate to have your order for allies. I should warn you, though. Grand Moff Kilran is never going to forget what we've done. He'll stop at nothing to get his revenge.
Sounds like I'd better keep my guard up from now on.
That would be wise. There's nothing Kilran isn't capable of. Anyway, enough of that. I'd say it's about time we all relaxed a bit and enjoyed the rest of our trip. Thanks again. And good luck in the future.
Everything on Coruscant is huge. You see those city towers as we flew in? How many people you figure live in those? Millions?
You've never been off Ord Mantell in your life, have you?
Don't go making assumptions. I've just never been here. Want to find Skavik before we're too old to shoot straight? We're gonna need local help.
Got someone particular in mind?
I happen to know the perfect guy. There's a gambler named Darmus Polarin who keeps tabs on everything worth knowing about Coruscant. Good man. You'll like him.
What else do you know?
Vidu called him an information broker. When Darmus isn't playing Sabak, he buys and sells the kind of answers we need. I still have Vidu's hollow-frequency contacts, and Darmus is one of them. Give me a second, and we'll talk to the man himself.
Corso, is that you? It's been too long, you rascal. What brings you to Coruscant?
A friend and I are in a real bind. Is there a place we can meet you?
Of course. Come to my private cantina booth. I'm here now, winning my 10th hand of Sabak against a very persistent Rhodian. Hope you don't mind the occasional blaster fire. The cantina is in a rowdy part of Coruscant.
I just came from a war zone. I'm used to blaster fire.
I had a feeling you were more than a tourist.
Keep your comlink channel open, Darmus. I've got some bad news about Vidu. I'll bring Darmus up to speed while we travel, Captain.
Don't tell Darmus anything he doesn't need to know.
You got it.
Forgive me for being so forward, but you're more radiant than a Tatooine sunset. Darmus Polarin, at your service.
I'm sure you say that to all the girls.
Nonsense, my dear. I can't remember the last time this dark cantina seemed so bright and lively.
Give it up, old man. She's not your type.
Ah, Corso. Good to see you in person, my boy. Sorry to hear about Vidu. He was a man of refined taste and a terrible card player. I'll truly miss him. Life is like Sabak. The trick is to quit while you're ahead and enjoy your winnings. Exactly how I'll spend my twilight years.
I'll still be flying around this galaxy 100 years from now.
I like your spirit, Captain. Sometimes I think I'm already too old for this business. Now, I know this isn't a social call. Corso says you have troubles, and I'm prepared to help.
A man named Skavik stole my freighter and brought it here.
Corso mentioned a cargo hold full of stolen blasters, and the infamous Rogun the Butcher, too. My sympathies. Skavik is well known in the galactic underworld. He's earned death sentences across the galaxy for everything from armed robbery to kidnapping. He's known to be in the Sith Empire's pocket, and he even cheats at cards. I'm happy to help you find him.
Skavik works for the Empire?
On occasion, yes. The man isn't particular about his friends. Let's hope that makes him easier to catch. Soon as Corso mentioned Skavik's name, I alerted all my best informants. I'm getting some interesting leads.
What did I tell you, Captain? Darmus can find out anything. We'll have Skavik in no time.
How much do you want for your information, Darmus?
This information is free of charge, my dear. I would never consider extorting credits from a beautiful woman in distress. Skavik recently used the services of a data slicer named Kixie in the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. Quite talented, I hear.
I'll say this. The man has a way with women.
I don't think it's a romantic relationship. Skavik doesn't cavort with aliens. Even near humans like Kixie. Kixie might be able to help you flush Skavik out of hiding. Be careful, though. The Guild is well armed and doesn't like outsiders. Excuse me, darling, but there's a Chargarian with more credits than sense. I really shouldn't let him leave with all his money.
Been monitoring you on the security network. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Guess we found our slicer. But why does this room look like a prison?
Because it is a prison. Thanks for noticing. Whatever issues you're having with the Guild, I'm on your side. I'm just a slave here.
Your name's Kixie, right?
That's my nickname. Short for Kixiaralu. You came here for me? The guild locked me up 2 years ago. Forced me to work for them. I'll do anything to get out. What do you need?
Put me on Skavik's trail and I'll free you.
Finding his trail is easy. Just look for the slime. I knew that Corellian pig lizard Skavik had ticked off the wrong person. No wonder he was in such a hurry. Skavik paid the guild to clean his identity record. They made me slice into the Republic's main database and delete all his arrest warrants.
No wonder Skavik gets around so easily. Nobody's chasing him but me.
He mentioned some Sullustan lawman giving him trouble. Sorry, but that's all I know about Skavik. I'm not sure how else to help you.
Isn't there some way to figure out where Skavik is?
Do you know how many people are on Coruscant? It takes a lot for one man to stand out. Hang on. Maybe that's it. Take away his spotless identity record, and Skavik can't walk 10 meters without attracting attention. He'll be a lot easier to find. I can ruin Skavik's identity record for you in no time. If I do that, will you let me go?
I want Skavik's record dirtier than a sewer on Hutta.
In other words, just the way I found it. No problem. I saved copies of everything I erased from Skavik's identity record. All I have to do now is transfer the data back. There. Easy. The minute he passes an identity checkpoint, it'll trigger an alarm.
Oh, what else can you do to Skavik's identity record?
Depends on how much damage you're looking to inflict.
Frame him as an undercover Republic law enforcement agent.
You really hate him, don't you? All right, I'll plant files with all the criminal syndicates, so they think Skavik is a lawman. Okay, let me go now, so I can make it out before they lock this place down.
I was always planning to let you go.
Thank you, you're my hero.
Maybe we should go check in with Darmus, see if he's got any new info on Skavik.
An informant spotted you leaving the Myber Merchants Guild. I trust Kixie was useful?
Kixie did a real number on Skavik's identity record.
On a world this crowded with people and technology, he can't hide for long. My sources reveal Skavik is doing business with the Black Sun Gang. A dangerous friendship for all sorts of reasons. Black Sun is notorious for keeping holo recordings of all their meetings. No doubt they preserve the highlights of Skavik's visit.
I doubt Black Sun lets just anybody peek at their holos.
Black Sun fragments its recordings over several computers to prevent unauthorized viewing. You'll have to assemble the relevant footage by accessing each computer. I should warn you, Black Sun controls an entire sector of Coruscant. They're thugs with the most horrible manners. Do be careful. Good luck.
Well, well, the Jackal of the Stars himself pays me a visit. Long time no see, Skavik. You must really need my help, huh?
Urbax, buddy, you're such a cynical guy. Can't I just be paying an old friend a visit?
You and friends is the funniest thing I've heard all year. Get to the point before I stop laughing.
A lawman from the Outer Rim is sticking to me like a Minoc on a power coupling. I need somebody to scrape him off.
Lawman, huh? Sounds like that'll cost you double.
Whatever it takes. Look, I'm in a rush to wrap up with the business here. Besides, finding work for my friends makes me feel good.
Nice. So where is this little parasite you want me to remove?
He's at a docking bay in the spaceport, and he's alone. I'm sure he won't give a burly scrapper like you much trouble.
I guarantee he won't. Oh, and I'll be wanting my payment in advance.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Urbax. You enjoy yourself.
It might be this lawman knows how to find Skavik. We'd better try to save him. Let's go bust up that party at the spaceport, Captain.
This was fun, little mouse. But we're done playing. Time to die. I can't figure out if this Sullustan's deaf or just stupid.
Do you see those ears? Sullustans have excellent hearing.
I told you, idiot, to watch that door. Do I have to do everything myself? You don't belong in here, little girlie. Better leave before you break a nail.
I'm sure if we ask them real nicely, they'll just leave. You heard the man, lawbreakers. Surrender now, or else.
You really are as dumb as you look, aren't you? Kill them both, men.
Malas, Nas, Vorchekrapnar, Brok, Greyrol, Draibul, Dorakigen Vask, Suda Unskas, Jask, Onar.
You may be correct on that.
Das, Dona Unskas. Dakronan, Unskarabjak, Darkrivo, Texas Yazek, Nacht, Vooja.
I failed. I'm sorry, I failed. Once there were two little boys. Their names were Parkanis and something. Why can't I remember?
It's going to be all right. I'm sure you'll remember eventually. Just relax.
But I have to remember. Padawan. I'm not mad. The man in the shadows is making me this way. He brings the darkness. It's coming.
I can't help you if you don't calm down.
Parkanis! Parkanis, where are you?
Yuan! Farron, please, see Yuan back to her room. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm Atris Finn, the researcher here. We must get to work finding a cure.
She keeps talking about someone called Parkanis. Who is that?
You don't know either? Never mind. A cure is what Yuan really needs. The problem is that the greatest collection of learning in the galaxy, the Jedi Temple here on Coruscant, has lain in ruins since the war. I believe the answer to curing Yuan is in the archives of the Temple ruins, but accessing them won't be easy.
If it will help Yuan, I'll get us the information.
The Temple's artificers created a system to sort through the vast stores of knowledge. A set of 3 holocrons that served as guides. The wisdom and personalities of the Order's greatest masters were imprinted on these guides, which they called Noeticons.
These Noeticons formed a sort of virtual Jedi council?
That's exactly it. And I need your help to recover them. The Temple ruins were looted. The Noeticons were taken. I have a lead on one of them, but it's not in friendly hands. Republic security spotted some Gan scavengers carrying a Noeticon in the Migrant Merchants Guild. The Republic brought one of the Gand in for questioning, but he won't talk.
Being taken in by security must be quite intimidating. Maybe he'll speak to a Jedi.
The Republic officer you want is Alec Efron. He's at the security outpost with the Gand right now. And I'm working on a lead for the second Noeticon. I should have something by the time you get back. Good luck.
Jedi, welcome. Welcome to the, Old Galactic Market, sir. I'm sorry, I never met a real Jedi up close.
I'm a person just like you.
Right. Yes. Well, anyway, this is the, Gand we brought in. He was talking about that Jedi holocron you're all looking for, but he's not exactly, talkative.
You will tell me about the holocron. Who is this Lars Badig? Just tell me where it is now. You have my gratitude.
I'll bet the signals have something to do with the Gand hierarchy. Throw up the right one and you'll get their leader.
structure requires that it be removed
With all respect, Master Arca, you are incorrect. The structure only appears fractal. If you view it through the lens of the Force,
I don't suppose either of you is going to move past your petty geometrical squabble long enough to notice we have a visitor.
Sorry to disturb such illustrious masters, but I am in need of information.
No need to apologize, Jedi. They have a tendency to get carried away. The last person to use the Noeticon got so tired of hearing these two yammer, he shut us down. It was a mercy.
Wait, Master Thoris. Where is the Jedi Temple? We seem to have been moved.
I'll explain later. For now, I need information on an illness that is affecting my master.
how terrible. Come, tell us her symptoms. Perhaps we can help.
So, she claims the darkness is coming, and talks of someone called Parcanus, and her mind is most affected.
I'm afraid we've plied our extensive knowledge of biological, chemical, and technological diseases, but this illness is beyond us.
So there may be no cure.
Sometimes knowledge comes through ruling out false ideas.
For once, Master Vandar and I agree. Yuan's illness is definitely not medical, but we have accessed files that bear cross-checking. If you can find the Noeticon of Light, where Masters Noad, Nomi, and Woe guard the Jedi Order's mystical knowledge, they may be able to help.
You have my gratitude.
I'm sorry we couldn't have been of more help, but it's difficult without the other parts of the Noeticon.
Find the Noeticon of Light, and seek your answer there. May the Force be with you. And remember, if you seek answers, you must always ask questions.
Wow. You spend enough time on a backwater like Ord Mantell, you almost forget what a civilized planet's supposed to look like. I did my officer training here, back before I was deployed to Ord Mantell. There was still a fair bit of reconstruction going on then. Rebuilding things the Imperials destroyed. I still can't believe the Empire managed to sack Coruscant back in the war. The capital of the entire Republic, and they raided it like some Outer Rim mudball.
Seems like the Empire would have tried to hold on to Coruscant.
Nah, they didn't bring the numbers to actually take over. It was a psych op. Sack Coruscant, scare everyone in the Republic. Get people thinking that nobody's safe. Anyways, we should get moving. Don't want to keep anyone important waiting.
Yes, Senator, that's exactly what I'm saying. I can assure you that I've seen no shred of proof supporting these rumors of a defection within Spec Force Division.
General, surely you understand. We need more than just your assurances in a matter of this.
My assurances are what you're getting, Senator. They'll have to be enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I seem to have a guest.
But General...
Impeccable timing, Lieutenant. I'm General Garza. It's good to finally meet you in person.
It's an honor to be here, General.
I have to congratulate you. Surviving the ordeal on Ord Mantell took skill and courage. I'm impressed.
Just doing my duty.
All the same, you got more done than most other soldiers would have in the situation. Sergeant Jorgen, I'm pleased to have you with us as well. General Vander holds you in very high regard.
Thank you, sir. But General Vander has an odd way of showing his regard.
Vander did the best he could for you, Sergeant. And I'd say a position in the Republic's most decorated Special Forces squad is doing very well indeed. It's regrettable about Tavis and the others. I knew they were upset, but I never imagined they would be so foolish as to defect. Nevertheless, whatever your former squad mates once were to us, they are now extremely dangerous enemies of the Republic.
Those traitors will suffer for what they've done.
I'm glad I can depend on you to do what's necessary, Lieutenant.
So, let's load up a strike shuttle and hunt Tavis and the rest of them down like the scum they are.
I would very much like to give that order, Sergeant, but I'm afraid we've discovered some new information since you left Ord Mantell. Our intelligence shows that hundreds of other Special Forces soldiers have followed Tavis and defected to the Empire. In short, Lieutenant, we have a catastrophe on our hands.
What's the plan?
We have one powerful asset that Tavis and his followers haven't planned for. You. Tavis believes you're dead on Ord Mantell, and that Havoc's defection is still a secret. Right now, Tavis will be securing his armament and supplies. We need to cut those supply lines while he isn't expecting it.
Makes sense to me.
In the past, when Havoc needed supplies outside of the normal Republic channels, They purchase the items from underworld groups here on Coruscant. I have units working to cut off these underworld sources, but 2 organizations are proving difficult. The Black Sun and the Migrant Merchants Guild.
I'll take care of these people for you, sir.
You'll begin with the Migrant Merchants Guild. Our intelligence indicates that they're supplying Tavis with a full platoon of advanced war droids. Your mission, in the broad strokes, will be to locate the droid shipments going to Tavis and destroy them.
What if we let the shipments go? Then we could follow them straight to Tavis.
I can't risk the possibility that these items could fall into Tavis's hands. One of my people, Corporal Garum, will meet you outside the Migrant Merchant Guild's territory with the full operational details. These missions are critical, Lieutenant. Our future success or failure is contingent on how well supplied Tavis and his followers are.
I won't fail.
Good. The safety of the entire Republic depends on your success. I'll be observing your operations from here through your armor cam. Good luck, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Lieutenant, Corporal Garum, sir. Ready to brief you on the Migrant Merchants Guild at your command, sir.
Let's get down to business.
Here's the situation, sir. The Migrant Merchants Guild is a criminal organization comprised primarily of non-humans whose homes were destroyed by the Empire's assault on Coruscant. They began squatting in this district and refused to leave when Republic security tried to push them out. There's been an uneasy truce ever since.
I hope my mission doesn't make the situation worse.
Yes, sir. But the mission has to come first. General Garza informed me that your primary target within the Guild is a cyborg inventor named Krell. Reports indicate that Krell's strength and speed are at least triple the human norm, with genius-level intelligence to boot. Taking him down will be a real challenge, sir.
I can handle myself.
With all due respect, sir, you shouldn't underestimate him. By all accounts, Krell is an extremely dangerous fighter. Additionally, Krell has designed and constructed a full platoon of advanced war droids that we believe are intended for Tavis and the other Spec Force traders.
A full platoon is a lot of firepower to lose. Tavis is really gonna feel this one.
General Garza wants all of Krell's war droids neutralized before they can be shipped out, sir.
What's so advanced about these war droids?
Heavy armor, multiple integrated weapon systems, and advanced combat and targeting logic, sir. The deadliest droids money can buy. Krell has his war droids patrolling the Migrant Merchants Guild base. General Garza wants them all found and destroyed.
Consider it done.
That concludes the briefing, sir. Good luck and good hunting.
Republic scum! Do you really believe you can come here and destroy my creations without conscience? When you die here today, your feeble Republic will learn what it means to meddle in my work.
Have you been practicing that line?
You're a brave fool, aren't you? But bravery cannot save you. You're far too late. My plans are already in motion. Soon the people of this world will be brought to their knees by my greatest creations, my masterpieces.
I won't let that happen.
This is no idle threat. The droids you destroyed were mere playthings compared to what I have now created. I have taken ordinary humans off the streets and implanted several of them with advanced cybernetic enhancements. Their abilities now rival even my own. The cyborgs' enhancements are internal and undetectable. The subjects themselves don't know who among them was augmented, and neither will anyone else until it's much too late.
If you're waiting for me to be impressed, then get comfortable.
Think whatever you wish. You'll soon be dead. After you've been dealt with, I'll release my creations back to their normal lives, to wait until my hidden programming activates.
This guy's full of it. I don't buy any of this.
Once my masterpieces begin their work, the people of Coruscant will never be safe again.
That's not gonna happen.
You can do nothing to stop it. All you can do now is die. Destroy her!
Are you speaking from personal experience? Tell me what's happening.
You remember Master Kiwix and Padawan Kira? This is General Varsuthra and Dr. Eli Tarnas. We're discussing why the Republic secretly built a planetary-scale weapon without consulting the Jedi.
My work barely qualifies as a weapon. It's the most humane military technology ever invented. With a single activation, the planet prison supercharges a world's upper atmosphere, turning it into an enormous ion cannon. Any starship entering or leaving the planet will be completely disabled. Perfect enemy containment without casualties.
Have you tested this planet prison's safety?
We were about to begin field testing when this pointless debate started.
Regardless, you've allowed the Planet Prison's design files to be stolen by common criminals.
I doubt the thieves even realize what they have. Besides, the data is encrypted.
Our people are pursuing every possible lead.
With all due respect, old friend, don't you think it's time the Jedi got involved? Master Kiewicz and I must speak with the Supreme Chancellor. I need you here finding those design files.
Anything is better than talking to politicians.
A Jedi after my own heart.
You stay as well, Kira. Your security expertise may come in handy.
General, we have a lead on the thieves.
This is Agent Galen with the Strategic Information Service. Agent, these young Jedi will assist you.
"32 hours ago, thieves raided a military storehouse. They stole weapons, supplies, and data files for the Planet Prison project. The thieves' leader slipped up, showed his face to a security camera. We identified him from our criminal database. Vistus, Rhodian smuggler, staying with the so-called Migrant Merchants Guild. Nasty bunch of criminals.
Why would alien gangsters rob a military storehouse?
It's time I had a talk with this guild.
No one talks to those cutthroats. The guild is a violent, well-armed criminal cartel. Invading their headquarters is something only a Jedi could pull off.
Oh dear. I really must go sit down. Excuse me.
Agent, let's use your fancy security network to distract those gangsters. Give my friend and the thief some quality time.
When you find Vistus, contact me. The data files are top priority, but try to recover anything else that was stolen from us. Good luck.
Kapatonka chisa bichawanki chi atocha. Chino hagwa bontagu chubalong haku. Kilia umpasa dobiska wompa hupa.
Agent Galen, I believe I've found our thief.
Get the stolen design files and hurry back. We've had a major security breach.
What's happened now, Agent?
This holo-channel isn't secure. I'll brief you at the Senate Tower. Galen out.
Iliska chanaga ima che choran chike. Wachineko higa da noila oka kiza spida per popa. Ukleugo chesko pakurta gliska taka yakoska.
Betray me, and you'll regret it.
Itsugnanki he chalangtong ima chechu. Wachineko higa da noila oka kiza spida per popa. O wamawanka mituske o wana dablota wijawa.
You have no idea the trouble you've caused.
Jiliska chanaga ima che choran chike.
Leave now and never come back.
Eniki. Ukleugo chesko pakurta gliska taka yakoska.
Sticking
up for the little guy is what I do best. I'm just a simple starship captain trying to earn a living. Tell me about this, priceless relic. Is it valuable? I guess you could be right. I'll take any help I can get. Knock yourself out.
Let's not be here when the local security shows up. We don't have time to answer questions. Maybe we should go see if Darmus knows anything new about Skavik.
See? What'd I tell you? It's the captain from Rogan the Butcher's bounty posting. Are we lucky or what?
I never doubted you for a second, lover. You've always been my lucky star.
Ugh, you two make me sick. Hold it right there, Captain.
Is that a hairstyle? Or did a womp rat die on your head?
Did you just... Who do you... Shut up! Come on, you two. Let's cremate this fool and get rich.
Your friends have so much to live for. Why get him killed?
Ooh, tough talk from a scum on the run. I'm not afraid of you. I've got a flamethrower.
Hold it, Scorch. There's something about this captain. She might be more trouble than she's worth.
Not man enough for a real challenge? Don't know what you see in this guy, Igara.
More than you could ever show me. Rilo, this bounty's worth more money than we could earn in a month.
All right, lover, but stay behind me. I don't want you getting hurt over a lousy stack of credits.
Wake me when you're done.
We're done. Let's burn it up!
Woo! Good, you're back. Did you find it? The first Noeticon?
I talked to the Noeticon's masters. They had advice, but no definitive cure.
You actually spoke to them? Amazing. At least we're on the right track. I have a solid lead on the second Noeticon. Unfortunately, it's in Black Sun territory. They're a local gang. Pretty vicious.
Yuan needs those Noeticons to help her. Tell me where to go.
Jiskoliska changnanga. Bumpa kumchinga. Tuto omishka kaba no tesmawetia?
You have my gratitude.
Tuana uba kili wata punkidanko padogalola.
Please, Doc. You gotta help me. I don't want to die.
I'm trying to help you. You need to calm down. Wait, what's a Jedi doing here?
A Jedi relic may have passed through this warehouse.
A relic, you say? Well, unfortunately, I can guess just where it is. Those Black Sun thugs. They call me in to clean up a botched operation, and I find this. They're smuggling contraband off-world. Old Jedi junk, data disks, inside people's bodies.
That's absolutely terrible.
But Justicar, those vigilantes from the lower city, one of them paid big to get this stuff off-world. Quiet-like. Especially some Noeticon. The Justicar's name, he was... Lars something. Lars Badek.
Lars Badek gave the Gand another Noeticon to keep safe. He must be behind all this.
The smugglers. I can't get the paperwork to go off-world. They're still here. Still hurting.
Those smugglers are dying, Jedi. I need that contraband out of them, but I have my hands full here.
Perhaps one of those smugglers is carrying the relic I need.
The object I found in this man had a magnetic ID tag, which means that the Black Sun must have scanners to identify their smugglers. You should find one in the other room and grab some medical supplies. Maybe we can keep these men alive.
Please, I surrender. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I need to get this item out of you before it kills you.
Hey! How did you know? Oh, yeah. That feels better. The thing was hurting worse than an infected thorn bite. Thanks. I owe you one, Jedi.
wise woman always seeks knowledge, for she knows that she knows nothing. Welcome, Jedi. It is wonderful to see a face so young pursuing knowledge of the light. You honor us.
My master, Yuan Par, is very sick. I'm looking for a way to help her.
How terrible that your occasion for consulting us is so tragic.
Tell us what you know of this affliction, and we will scour our combined knowledge for an answer.
Come in, Lieutenant. I want you to move immediately and destroy the cyborgs that Krell created. We need to deal with them now before they can disappear into the normal population. These situations are never easy. These people did not choose to be what they now are, but many more lives could be at stake. You'll have to eliminate Krell's creations.
We can't know for sure if Krell was telling the truth, sir.
Whether Krell was bluffing or not, these cyborgs are a risk we cannot allow. I'm giving you the kill order, Lieutenant. I take full responsibility for the consequences. Now get it done.
I'll take care of the situation.
Garza out.
This is a waste of time. We should be going after the traitors, not gunning people down just because some madman said they're dangerous.
We do what the General said. Talking about it just wastes more time.
You're the boss.
Stay back. The door's locked and sealed. You can't get in. We heard all of the fighting, and we heard you talking to that freak Krell. We're not coming out until you swear you won't hurt us. I'm sorry, but I can't just let you go.
But we're not cyborgs. I'd know if I was some half-machine freak. This is insane.
You out there. Listen, I'm not sure about these others, but I can assure you that I'm not a cyborg.
What? Are you calling me a freak like Krell? I am not a freak. Maybe you're the cyborg and you're trying to trick everyone.
I am not! He spent far more time operating on you than he did on me, so if anyone's...
Both of you, stop it! None of us are cyborgs. That's all there is to it. Prove you aren't cyborgs and I'll let you go. What do you mean, prove we aren't cyborgs? You might as well ask us to prove we're not Rancors. It's obvious, isn't it? This is insane. Even if a few of us are cyborgs, would you really murder all of us just to be sure none of the cyborgs escape? You're right. This is absurd. I can't do this. Then you won't hurt us? You'll let us go? Give me your names and identification numbers and I'll let you go.
What? So you can track us all down and kill us later? No way.
If it gets us out of here alive, then it's worth it. We'll put the information on a datapad for you, soldier. Okay. Stand back. I'm going to open the door. Here's the datapad, soldier. Thank you for sparing us. Let's go home, everyone. I better not find out you were dangerous after all. We won't harm anyone. I swear it. Thanks again, soldier. Farewell.
Lieutenant, my orders were perfectly clear. Eliminate Krell's cyborgs.
With all due respect, General, I could not obey those orders.
My orders are not polite suggestions, Lieutenant. You don't choose to follow them. You follow them. Lieutenant, when you are on a mission, you listen to my orders. Then your brain, then your heart, in that order. There's no room for sentiment in our line of work. There should be similarly little room for it in you, or we're doomed to fail.
If we're heartless, what separates us from the Empire?
We are heartless so that the people of the Republic don't have to be, Lieutenant. So that the Republic does not become the Empire. Always remember that. Return to my office now. We need to discuss your next assignment. Garza out. Ah, Lieutenant. I trust no more needs to be said about your work against the Migrant Merchants Guild. Let's move on to your next target, the Black Sun, a powerful organization composed of Coruscant's most violent criminals. Black Sun has a wide network of sources providing them with the deadliest weaponry available, including a powerful nerve agent that they're selling to Tavis in bulk.
We can't let that nerve gas reach Tavis.
A Spec Force Sergeant Jaxo has carried out some advanced reconnaissance of Black Sun's headquarters. You'll rendezvous with her for a detailed plan of attack. We can't risk any of this nerve gas falling into Tavis's hands, Lieutenant. Use all necessary force. Dismissed.
Hey there, you must be the new Havoc CO. I'm Jaxo. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, Sergeant.
Hope you're ready for some fun, Lieutenant. You've got your work cut out for you. Your highly enviable task is to destroy a cache of nerve gas canisters that the Black Sun Syndicate is shipping to Tavis.
The gas is called Travorce. Scary stuff. One canister can cover a square kilometer, with 100% fatality inside of 10 minutes.
Do we have any way to safely deal with this stuff?
Lucky for us, it's pretty easy to neutralize Travorce, at least while it's still in the canisters. The compound in this bottle renders Travorce completely inert on contact. Just plug it into the canisters inside the Black Sun base, and the whole batch is history.
Should I just leave the neutralized gas behind?
Once the Travorce is neutralized, it's useless. No need to retrieve it. General Garza said not to bother. You also have another objective. A few hours ago, a bright red case was moved into the Black Sun space under heavy guard. If whatever's inside that case is valuable to Black Sun, it's bad news for us. So your job will be to find the case and bring me its contents.
Consider it done.
One last detail. Black Sun has signal jammers throughout their base, so General Garza won't know to send help if you get in over your head.
I'll be sure to stay alert, Sergeant.
I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I wanted to be sure you got all the facts. Once you've taken care of the Travorce canisters and nabbed whatever's inside that red case, be sure to meet me back here to confirm the mission results. Good luck, Lieutenant.
I got your files, but the thief transmitted a decrypted copy to Black Sun.
Grant, run a full diagnostic. Find out what was in these files. We found our stolen military hardware. Good. We need it. While you were gone, kidnappers grabbed Dr. Tarnas.
This is the most secure building on Coruscant. It's full of guards.
Guards never stood a chance. Whoever the kidnappers are, they knew right where to hit us. Kira led a security team in pursuit, but the kidnappers split up during the chase. Hang on. Signal coming in.
Agent Galen, I've got these creeps pinned down, but they won't surrender. Don't know how long I can hold them.
She's in over her head.
Have you informed Orgus and Kawix about this?
They're in orbit with the Supreme Chancellor and our fleet commanders. Too far away to help. Kira's signal came from the spaceport. The kidnappers may try taking the Doctor off-world. You need to stop the kidnappers before they escape with Dr. Tarnas. Hurry!
Just in time. These guys get points for courage, but we're a little outnumbered. There's more than a few trigger-happy thugs in that docking bay. The kidnappers are threatening to kill Dr. Tarnas, but they might be bluffing. I'm not even sure they have him.
Are they open to the possibility of surrender?
Tried negotiating with the leader. He shot at me. Very rude. So, how do we handle this?
I won't risk them killing Tarnas. We'll do this the hard way.
Then you shouldn't go in alone. I borrowed a stealth field generator from Agent Galen's office. Makes me practically invisible. I can sneak in first, then when you attack, I'll take a few thugs by surprise. What do you think?
That suits me just fine.
Great. Now you see me? Now you don't. I'll get into position and attack on your signal. Let's rescue us a doctor.
Jedi scum! I'll kill you, someday.
He sure killed my stealth field generator. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Isn't teamwork grand?
You handled yourself like a true Jedi, Kira.
Wait, I need a hollow of that. I want to play it back for Master Kawix. No sign of Dr. Tarnas. Kinda puts a damper on things.
We were the decoys. Now you'll never see your little doctor again.
Is that so? Give me a minute with this guy. I'll make him talk.
If nothing else, this'll be entertaining.
Thanks for the encouragement. Thing is, we don't need him to talk. Not when I can just read his mind.
What? Stop that! Get out of my head! Get out! The doctor's in the Black Sun headquarters. Solar has him. Just leave me alone.
Cheap thugs will believe anything. I can't read your mind, stupid.
You tricked me!
Smooth, Kira. Very smooth.
Black Sun is a major crime syndicate. Whatever they want with Tarnas, we'd better save him quick. Me and my security detail will clean this up. Agent Galen will want to hear about this.
Dr. Tarnas is the least of our worries, General. The stolen data files had details, not only on the planet prison, but every weapon prototype and research facility in existence.
Our most powerful experimental weapons, and Black Sun has access to them. How could this happen?
What does Black Sun stand to gain?
They could make a fortune selling secrets to our enemies.
We must act quickly to secure these other weapons. Where are they?
3 off-world research facilities. Minimal defenses to give them a low profile. They're vulnerable.
Master Kiewicz and I will split up and protect 2.
And I'll take the 3rd one.
You get the fun part, rescuing Dr. Tarnus and the copied data files from Black Sun.
We'll be back in time for dinner.
Kira will stay behind too. With Agent Galen leaving, her computer talents will be needed.
She can be impulsive, but give her a chance. You'll make a good team.
I hope that turns out to be the case.
Kira is a good person. She simply needs strong guidance.
We should go. May the Force be with us all.
I'll escort you to your ships, my friends.
Before I go, I'm putting all my resources at your disposal. There's a special tactical unit in Black Sun territory. Experienced security officers who've been fighting those gangsters for months. Go to these coordinates. Talk to Sergeant Nidaljo. He can help you rescue Dr. Tarnus and get those copied data files.
This mission is too important to fail. I'll take all the help I can get.
I'll let him know you're coming. Don't underestimate the Black Sun gang. They enjoy killing, and they're good at it. Kira's on her way. I'll get her plugged into our security network before I leave. Good luck.
Having some trouble with bounty hunters, Captain?
Got anything for me about Skavik?
He's still hiding beneath whatever rock he crawled under. But I expect that will change soon.
I hear Black Sun's on an emergency recruitment drive, and you had an altercation at the spaceport. I take it my lead was worthwhile.
Turns out, there's a Solistan lawman chasing Skavik too.
It's always good to have friends with common interests.
While we wait for Skavik to make his next move, perhaps we could play a little sabacc?
I saw that one coming.
Orzo, don't be such a spoil sport. What do you say, Captain? First game's on me.
Oh, what's the harm in a friendly game of cards?
Don't say I didn't warn you, Captain.
Get us a round of drinks, won't you, Corso? There's a good man. Let's deal some cards. You win again. That was very impressive.
Impressive? The Captain just cleaned your chrono, Darmus.
I'd say you've played this game before.
I just played the cards I was dealt.
Played in beginner's luck? I'm not sure if that's better or worse. Hold on. I'm receiving an alert from my network. This may be what we've been waiting for. Looks like your efforts have paid off, Captain. My informants just witnessed Skavik fighting someone and fleeing into Justicar's territory. We have him.
Did your informants say who Skavik was fighting?
An alien of some sort, according to this report. Very peculiar. The Justicars don't tolerate outsiders in their sector. Skavik must truly be desperate to risk his life going there.
I'm not letting some Justicar kill Skavik before I do.
Then you'd better hurry. Justicars aren't known for their mercy. My informants are a brother and sister named Jik and Jewel. They know where to find Skavik. I'll tell them you're coming. Play your hand carefully in the Justicar sector. My instincts tell me Skavik hasn't shown all his cards yet.
That's good advice.
I hope this isn't the last we'll see of each other. I can't help feeling there's more to our relationship than revenge on Skavik.
You think a starship captain like me and a gambler like you would ever work out?
Why not? I think we complement each other well. Good luck to you, Captain. I hope you make Skavik pay all his debts.
The captain, right? About time you got here. Thanks to you, the Justicar snagged my brother Jik. Should have never tangled ourselves in your Cloudhead business.
Kid, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Typical Cloudhead. Don't know which way is up unless the turfer explains it. Listen hard and wise up. I'm Jewel. My brother Jik and I were watching Skavik for you. Big mistake. Nothing but trouble. Things always go bad for turfers when Cloudheads come down here. Never should have took this job.
Are you done berating me yet?
Haven't even started. You kept me worrying and waiting a long time. Jik and I were tailing Skavik when the Justicars came after us. Jik stuck to Skavik. I drew the Justicars. I lost those helmet brains easy, but they snagged Jik and hauled him off to their detention center.
Why would the Justicars arrest your brother?
I don't know. Those locksteppers make up the rules as they go. Jick knows where Skavik went, but he didn't have time to spill it to me before they snagged him. You want Skavik? Better prowl into the Justicar's detention center and free my brother.
I think you know where Skavik is. Tell me.
Think you can beat answers out of me? Try it. If I don't get my brother back, I don't care if I live. Once inside the detention center, you have to bash all the Justicar droid eyes. That's how they track intruders. If those droid eyes aren't rubble, the Justicars will know your face. You don't want that.
Are you making up more words? I've never heard of a droid eye before.
Whatever you call them. It's tech that watches the hallways, okay? Don't just stand there goggling at me. Get Jick out of that detention center before something happens to him.
If I do this, you have to stop calling me a cloudhead.
Don't bet on it. Take this holotransmitter with you. I want to talk to Jick as soon as you free him.
I take it you met the Justicars. You were supposed to contact me when you found Skavik. The Justicars are a bunch of crazy vigilantes.
Might as well spring the little fella while we're here.
After this, you're on your own. Get out of here before the Justicars come back.
I feel like my insides are coming out.
On your feet, Jick. Let's get you out of here.
You're definitely not a Justicar. All they ever called me was gutter scum.
Jick, it's me, Jewel. Are you alright? What did those Justicars do to you?
Hey, sis. Knew you wouldn't forget about me. Who's the Cloudhead?
The Captain Darmus asked us to help. What happened when you followed Skavik? How come the Justicars snagged you?
Saw something I wasn't supposed to. You won't believe this, but I caught the Justicars trading supplies with the Empire.
How could that be? It doesn't seem possible.
Some turfers think a few Imperials stayed behind after the war ended. I always thought it was just stories to scare the kids.
Skavik and the Imperials were laughing about something. I'm not sure what. The Imperials took Skavik into the works.
I've never heard of this place. What's it like?
It's a big mess of power stations and old factories below us. I didn't think anything could survive down there except droids. If Skavik dropped to the works, you may as well go home. You wouldn't last 5 minutes.
We're pretty good. Bet we last 10 minutes.
The works is nothing but toxic ruins and berserk droids. People who go down there don't come back.
If Skavik and the Imperials can survive down there, so can I.
You're a lot braver than I thought. Or dumber.
I'd like to go home now. This is the worst party I've ever been to.
Jick, remember the tunnel we found? Crawl in and come to the warehouse. I'll hide you from the Justicars.
Great. I'm gonna smell like Rancor droppings for a week. Thanks for busting me out, Captain.
You're hurt pretty bad, Jick. You sure you can make it?
I've been beat up a lot worse than this. Well, not really. But I'll be alright.
Jick, take my holotransmitter from the Captain before you leave. I'm not letting you out of my sight.
Don't be so dramatic. There's only a little torture. Good luck down in the works, Captain. You'll need it.
The Marusta Van Ruby. It's even more exquisite than I imagined.
This will be the perfect centerpiece for my gift to the Grand Moff.
Sure to learn you a nice fad promotion. Maybe the Grand Moff will finally let you go home to Droman Kaas.
Watch your tone, Skavak. My agent is standing by at the spaceport ready to deliver the item. You have someone ready to receive it?
There's a twitchy little starship merchant named Fabizan in my docking bay. He'll accept my payment.
Lieutenant, transmit the signal. I don't know what you want with that grotesque trophy, Skavak, but it's all yours now.
Need any other priceless relics, Commander? Just let me know.
Sorry I'm late to the party, boys. Traffic was crazy.
Skavak, is this some sort of trick?
Captain, seriously, I admire your persistence, but this is ridiculous.
Skavak, is this thing a friend of yours?
No. But you know aliens, Commander. Always popping up where they don't belong.
You're gonna be a floor stain when we're done with you, Skavak.
Corso, I heard about your job. Hey, don't let unemployment make you bitter, all right? You're the one who fouled up my identity record and sent half the galaxy chasing me? That wasn't very nice, Captain.
That's the least I could do for you, old pal.
You know, holding on to anger like that will give you health problems. Framing me with the crime syndicates wasn't very nice. You know how hard it is to get out of trouble with them? Oh, wait, that's right. You do. I heard Rogan the Butcher just raised the price on your head. Congratulations.
Enough of this. The captain is your problem, Skavak. Deal with it.
Commander, would you mind vaporizing the captain for me? I've got places to be.
Skavak! Blast that scoundrel, always leaving me to clean up his messes.
You could just let me go.
No, and I'm afraid you won't be leaving here. We'll give you a very nice, unmarked grave. Who do you think you are giving the orders? You're as good as dead, you alien filth.
Just what I needed. Officer Chatterbox is here to save the day.
Spare me your false heroics. Men, kill this alien scum!
We'll get you to a Kolto tank.
Poor little guy. He didn't deserve to go out like this.
This is most unusual.
And very troubling. We've searched our considerable knowledge and compared data from the Noeticon of science.
This illness you've described, it's more like a kind of mind control.
Do you know how to break it?
It's most like the Jedi trick of persuading weak minds through the Force. Except Yuan's tormentor is distant, and her mind hardly weak.
You don't have any suggestions?
Well, you could ask...
No, Nomi, you can't be serious.
What is the matter, Master Wally? I think Nomi Daboda knows best of all of us.
I don't dispute her wisdom, but the Noeticon of Secrets is the gateway to dark things. If the mind is not properly prepared to face them...
I will use caution, Master Wall.
I suppose we don't really have any other options, do we?
Fear and worry are unbecoming a Jedi. The Noeticon of Secrets is not dark, though some of its secrets are. Go. Bring what we have discovered to the Noeticon of Secrets. Its masters will guide you.
There you are. The Noeticons. How is the search going?
2 of the Noeticons gave me advice. When I find the 3rd, we might have a cure.
I'm glad to hear it. But right now, I need you back at the embassy. Yuan has taken a turn for the worse. She attacked my assistant, Farron. I've managed to keep her restrained, but I'm worried what will happen if she doesn't calm down.
Perhaps Yuan will quiet down if I talk to her.
Yes, I was thinking that myself. Come as quick as you can. Yuan, calm down, please. There's no man in the shadows here.
Please, Yuan, calm down. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Yes, Atros, but the darkness is coming. Maybe I want to hurt you.
Yes, I think I'd like to break all your bones. I'd enjoy hearing them go pop, pop, pop.
What are you doing?
It's nothing. I'm just playing with little Atros here. What's a few broken bones between friends? Want to play?
Please, Yuan. It's me, your Padawan.
My Padawan? I don't have a Padawan. I sent her to fight the Flesh Raiders, and before the day was done, they dined.
Kaizen, your friend. He was there on Tython too. He hunted those Flesh Raiders.
Kaizen? Oh, no. They devoured him too. Let me show you how.
That must have been awful. To fight your own master. I don't know what came over her. 1 minute she was placid, and then... It's more imperative than ever that we find the Noeticons. Do you have any leads on the third?
Both the Gand and a Black Sun member mentioned Lars Badig, a Justicar. I think he's connected.
The Justicars are self-appointed lawmen that police the lower city. Republic security was stretched thin after the attack, so the Justicars took over. Lars Badig is one of their leaders, near the top of the Republic's wanted list.
I can take care of myself.
Lars Badig is known to hole up in the Central Tower area. Do be careful. I'll take care of Yuan while you're gone.
You've got guts, Jedi. Walking into my base, stealing 2 of my Noeticons.
Those Noeticons were looted from the Jedi Temple.
You've messed everything up. They said I could rule the Justicar territory if I got them the Noeticons. Just one left, and it's theirs.
Whoever they are, if you give me the Noeticon, I'll make sure they don't hurt you.
Like you can help me. I already lost 2 Noeticons. I'm a dead man anyway. Here, take it. This whole thing was a mistake from the start.
You're back. Was the Op a success? Were you able to neutralize the Travorus?
Mission complete.
How about that red case? Were you able to grab whatever was inside?
The case contained this blaster, Sergeant.
I've never seen one quite like it. Must be some sort of new prototype. I'll take it back to headquarters for analysis. Maybe we can find out where Black Sun is getting their weapons. Guess we're through here then. It's been fun, Lieutenant. I hope we get to run together again sometime.
I'll be sure to put your name forward the next time I need backup.
Sounds good to me. See you later.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. A situation has developed with the Senate, and I need your help.
What can I do to help, sir?
Despite my best efforts, 3 members of the Senate Defense Committee have learned about Havoc Squad's defection, and they want to know the specifics. It's an informal inquiry for the time being, but you can bet it won't end there. I hate politics.
The Senate represents the people. It's our duty to aid them.
That's all well and good, Lieutenant, but every moment we waste on questions is a moment Tavis and his traitors have to prepare for us. The senators have asked that you appear in their office at the Senate Tower immediately to testify in the inquiry. I'm barred from influencing your testimony, but I will remind you that the more information that becomes public, the harder our job becomes.
Are you telling me to lie to the Senate, General?
I never told you to lie, Lieutenant. That would be illegal. I have merely reminded you of a relevant fact. The senators are already waiting for you. Hurry back to the Senate Tower and try to get this over with quickly. Garza out.
As if we didn't have enough problems already.
Lieutenant, make yourself comfortable. On behalf of the Senate of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for appearing on such short notice for this informal inquiry.
Just doing my duty, sir.
I assure you, we will not hold you from your duties any longer than necessary, Lieutenant.
The purpose of this inquiry is to investigate the defection of several members of Republic Army Special Forces Squad number 326, codenamed Havoc Squad, to the Sith Empire.
Now, you recently served in Havoc Squad on Ord Mantell, Lieutenant. Is that correct?
That's right, Senator.
While serving on Ord Mantell, all of the members of Havoc Squad, excluding yourself, defected to the Sith Empire. Is that correct?
I do not recall the events you described, Senator.
Is that so? Our sources tell us that not only were you present at the time of the defections, you were in fact the one who discovered them. General Vander's reports on the incident were frustratingly vague, and you apparently share his need to conceal the truth.
Please, we're only trying to discover the truth. If critical members of the Republic Armed Forces have defected, we'll need to take proper precautions.
Now, did Commander Tavis or any of the other members of Havoc Squad show signs of, say, instability, anger, frustration?
I don't believe there were any such signs, Senator.
Lieutenant, let us speak hypothetically. Do you believe that anyone serving on Ord Mantell should have seen this situation coming?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I know what you're referring to.
He refers to the situation in which your entire squad defected to the Sith Empire, and then you failed to aid a Senate investigation into the matter.
If we don't receive satisfactory answers now, we'll have no choice but to open a formal investigation.
I have one final question, Lieutenant. What connection, if any, exists between the events that occurred on Ando Prime and Havoc Squad's decision to defect?
Senator, I would remind you that the circumstances of Ando Prime are classified and occurred before the Lieutenant's involvement in Havoc Squad. You may ignore that question, Lieutenant.
We through here?
Your part in this inquiry is concluded. You may return to your duties now.
Goodbye, Lieutenant.
It's good you've arrived, Lieutenant. We have a great deal to discuss. First, let me congratulate you for your work on the Black Sun operation. You did well disabling that nerve gas. Also, that prototype blaster you confiscated will teach us a great deal about the Black Sun sources.
Whoever the Black Sun sources are, they're good.
As for the senators, they weren't very happy with your testimony. Useless and disrespectful were the words they used, actually.
Just trying to keep our backs clear, sir.
But it's a fine line we walk, Lieutenant. Making the Senate too angry could have dire consequences. On to more pressing issues. My agents have discovered a vital new link to Havoc Squad here on Coruscant. Jack Cardin, the founder of Havoc Squad and Commander Tavis's former mentor, has been spotted on the city's lower levels. He's serving as an officer in a local vigilante group.
Is Cardin tied in with the defection, General?
Cardin resigned his commission and disappeared after the debacle on Ando Prime. If he's turned up now, it can't be a coincidence.
Tavis told me that Ando Prime was the reason for Havoc's defection. What happened on that planet?
We sent Havoc to Ando Prime to cut off an Imperial offensive, but the enemy numbers were much bigger than intel had led us to believe. When we tried to dispatch an extraction team, the Senate shut down the entire operation. We were causing an incident and breaching the peace. Bureaucrats. Havoc was left with no support and no way home. But in spite of insurmountable odds, Cardin led Havoc out of there alive.
Havoc Squad really was betrayed by the Senate.
They were put in a terrible situation, Lieutenant, but that doesn't excuse their actions. Cardin resigned as soon as he learned the truth, and Tavis took over the squad. They were never quite the same. What is important now is that we've discovered Jack Cardin's location. I want you to bring him in at all costs.
I'll take care of it.
The vigilante group Cardin is working with is called the Justicars Brigade. They control a large area of Coruscant's lower levels and are openly hostile to all outsiders.
These vigilantes must be pros to control that much territory.
They're very popular on the lower levels, keeping the peace where the Republic won't. But make no mistake, the Justicars are no friends to the Republic. Our surveillance shows that Cardin spends most of his time in the Justicars' main base. You will attempt to capture him there. Cardin is a crucial link to Tavis and the rest of the Havoc traders, Lieutenant. Bring him in no matter what it takes.
I'll have Cardin back here on the double, sir.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
You listen to me, Cardin. Helping you has already put my operation at risk. You will do exactly as I say, when I say, or
you'll what, Captain? I'm not one of your lock-stepping drones. This part of the op is mine. End of discussion.
How dare you?
Intruders! Put those blasters on the floor, soldiers. Nice and slow.
In the name of the Republic, I order you to surrender.
It's over, Cardin. You, the imps, Tavis, you're all going down.
Not gonna happen, soldier. Now drop that weapon before... A Havoc badge? Is this a joke? No. You must be the new recruit Tavis told me about. So you survived after all. Can't say I'm surprised, honestly. Havoc always did recruit the best.
I'm not interested in compliments from a traitor.
It's not treason when the Republic betrays you first.
It's self-preservation.
I'm impressed. I didn't think the old lady would send someone after me so quickly. After all these years, Garza still hasn't lost her edge.
What are you waiting for, Cotton? Kill the whelp! Or do you lack the true resolve to fight for the Empire?
My loyalty is to Tavis, not to your empire and not to anyone else. You want the trooper dead? You take care of it. I don't kill good soldiers. I'm heading down to the works to make sure everything is prepped.
You aren't going anywhere.
Do yourself a favor and die now, soldier, before you get in any deeper over your head.
Open fire, men!
Corporal, get a Kolto pack on that man. The rest of you prep for evac.
Agent Galen sent me. What's happened?
Black Sun. They're not a gang anymore, they're an army. We were securing a perimeter around their base for you. They hit back with military-grade weapons. Killed 6 of my men.
7, sir. Joran's gone.
We're not equipped for this fight. Not anymore. We can't help you.
No need to panic. We'll figure something out.
All due respect, you don't have a clue what you're up against. We've been fighting Black Sun for months. Now with new weapons and armor, they're unstoppable. Look at us, we're half dead. And they didn't suffer a single casualty. There's no hope of victory.
If you surrender now, your soldiers will have died in vain. Is that what you want? What about the man inside that base waiting to be rescued? You'd abandon him? This is a moment of truth, Sergeant. Do you give up and let evil win? Or stand up and fight?
I'll go with you, but I won't ask my men to follow.
You don't have to. The Jedi's right. We can't let those scum beat us.
Count me in. Always wanted to fight alongside a Jedi.
You'll need to take down the base's security network so we can get inside. Once the network's down, we'll attack the back entrance. You take the front. We'll rendezvous in the base.
Is there a reason you're afraid to come in the front door with me?
My team's at half strength, and you have a lightsaber. Let's double time it, men. Move, move!
Tarnus, we risked everything for you. Stealing those data files, faking your kidnapping. This is how you repay us?
You were compensated with enough weapons and armor to make Black Sun invincible.
Invincible? There's a Jedi carving up my base! This is your fault. We never should have trusted a Sith.
If a Jedi has come for you, Solar, it wasn't my doing.
I thought your kidnapping was a little too convenient.
I would have preferred a more graceful exit, but your masters forced my hand. I have no time for this nonsense. Finish your pointless battle. Coruscant's fate is already sealed.
Surrender, you scum! We got you surrounded.
Nice of you to join the party.
Wouldn't miss it.
Kill them all!
Jiska Kava Koyota. Tu banda Bakawonki.
3 words, pal. Where's my ship?
Mukutuni ompi betwana ni bogo chopaduma. Na piska kukapa mi wata. Potenya noche te pota. Tu batulia musta. O grande tempo tumuki tonka. Ujimo, uben kon al pi isti patoka.
For the last time, where's my starship?
Iskangre topat, bombo kita kun boska boya. Jeska koliraka kanchanga, bomba kunchinka.
Not yet. But you owe the captain something for all her trouble.
What are my options?
Yukanta bata chawa. Wermo, mukilimba wahota. Fui yaka twibi tabo katonka. Wana waka.
I think we're done here.
The Ponka wa unikupa. Pomti tok makitogi. Chochin wampa la agua chikuska. Hompasa topiska.
expected to be the only woman on this ship. Are you one of Skavik's special friends?
This freighter and everything in it belongs to me, lady.
That's so. What an exciting development. My name's Risha. I've been traveling with Skavik as part of a business arrangement. He and I had a deal to deliver the things you see here.
None of this stuff looks like cargo to me.
Very unique items intended for very unique buyers. Skavik was going to deliver this cargo, but he's proving unreliable. I think you might be a much better partner.
Let's hear your offer and we'll see.
My offer is simple. I make you filthy rich. It's a pretty straightforward business model. What do you know? That's Skavik on the ship's hollow. This should be an interesting conversation. You're late, Skavik. And I just made a new friend. I think you two will loathe each other.
Congratulations, Captain. You're officially #1 on my list of people to kill. When I get my hands on you, you'll wish you'd never left Ord Mantell.
Can't kill what you can't catch, Skavik. And you don't have a ship.
Well, there's plenty of ships to steal on Coruscant. I'm sure I'll find something fast and deadly. Don't know how you got away from those Imperials, but next time, I'll kill you myself. Assuming Rogan the Butcher doesn't get you first. I sold all those blasters you were supposed to deliver for him on Ord Mantell. I can't imagine he'll be happy that you lost them.
He'll be even less happy after I fry him.
You honestly think you can kill someone like Rogan the Butcher? Where do you get these delusions?
Are you done posturing, Skavik? The captain and I have cargo to deliver.
Don't even think about cutting me out of this deal, Risha.
Finders keepers. Isn't that what you always say? Not my fault the captain here beat you to the big prize.
Sweetheart, you two just made the biggest mistake of your lives.
Thought that blowhard would never switch off. So, we were discussing how I can make you fabulously wealthy. The items here are pieces to a key. A key that unlocks the lost treasure of a very rich dead man named Nock Drayen.
Who's Nock Drayen?
Please tell me you're joking. The man was a criminal legend. Nock Drayen was the greatest gangster who ever lived. He personally wiped out the Wrath Cartel and the Vandalhelm Combine during the Syndicate Wars. When he died 10 years ago, Nock had more wealth than some Outer Rim worlds. Even the Hutts were jealous.
What happened to Nock's fortune after he died?
Now we're getting to the interesting part. Nock hid his fortune right before he died. For 10 years, treasure hunters across the galaxy have searched for it in vain. Until now. You see, I finally figured out how to get the lost riches of Nock Drayen.
You're my new best friend, Risha.
That's sweet. But let's try to keep this professional for now. Whoever gets Nock's riches will become an underworld legend. Skavik had his chance and blew it. Now it's your turn. Help me deliver these things in your cargo hold, and Nock Drayen's wealth will be all yours.
What are you getting out of this?
I'm after something personal. The money doesn't mean anything to me, Captain. I'm the only one that can help you trade these items to get Nock Drayen's treasure. But I won't tell you everything up front. To get the riches, you trust me the same way I trust you. One step at a time. Deal?
You'll see if this treasure hunt of yours is worth it.
Once you get a taste of this job, I think you'll be hooked.
We have deals set up on Taris and Nar Shaddaa. I'll make all the arrangements and introductions for you on both planets.
Until then, I'll be in my bunk. That caged beast there isn't much good for conversation, so come visit me if you feel like chatting.
Strap yourself in. I'm hauling jets out of here.
Music to my ears.
Looking forward to working with you, Captain.
Oh, thank goodness, a visitor. It gets so lonely in here sometimes. I would offer you a drink, but I ran out millennia ago, by my record. But we could play a game instead.
What is this place?
Now that is a good question, but a difficult one. I'm guessing you activated what looked like some sort of ancient device, a hologram maybe, and something went wrong. You zigged where you should have zagged, and you ended up here.
How do I get out of here?
Well, I suppose I could let you go, but you'd have to play a game with me first. A game of questions. Answer right, you're free. Answer wrong, and your strength becomes a permanent part of this place.
Those terms don't sound very fair, but I'll do my best.
Excellent. Such an accommodating guest. Okay, the first question. How do you catch an answer?
You lure it out with a question.
Too obvious, I suppose. It's no fun when you get the answer right. Next question. What does the wise person know?
The wise person does not know, but seeks knowledge always.
Another right answer. You are so dull. Last question. Soon this place will be overrun with enemies. What will you do?
None of this is real. These enemies will not harm me.
You are a fool. While you sit and meditate, your enemies trample you underfoot. You perish.
Like I promised, sir, the Jedi won't be a problem anymore. Now your master won't mind about those other Noeticons, right?
He might not. Only it seems your plan was a failure.
What the? But look! She's weaker. It did work.
I would have preferred if our little trap had killed you. Not that it mattered. The Noeticons are nothing on their own anyway. They wouldn't have stopped me or my master.
You and your master are irrelevant. I will cure Yuan Pa.
It's too late for your master. She crumbles as we speak. Baddock, what are you waiting for? Earn my master's forgiveness. Kill this wretch.
Be careful where you walk, Jedi. The path of the dark side intersects with that of the light at many crossroads. This is the Noeticon of Secrets. We are the masters who have seen the darkness and turned back to the light.
I'm looking for a cure for my master. The other Noeticon said to ask here.
If the Noeticon of Science and the Noeticon of Light had no answers, what makes you think we can help? We are neither doctors nor healers.
Patience, Bastila. What she means, Jedi, is that for you to consult us, this illness must be remarkable indeed.
Yes, I'm sorry. Tell us what you know about this illness, and we will see what we can find.
Yuan keeps repeating the words, "The darkness is coming."
Of course. Start from the beginning, and describe everything you've seen.
You are right to consult us. It was only those things eliminated by the other Noeticons that put us on track.
It's an illness the Jedi have seen before. One created by an ancient Sith named Tarek Morhage. He used it to turn Jedi to the dark side by the hundreds and leech their strength from them. In this way, he waged war on the Jedi.
Is there any way to stop it?
A Jedi healer whose sacrifice, unlike his name, has not been forgotten, developed a shielding technique to release Morhage's hold on his victims.
One by one, the healer cut Morage off from his army, the source of his strength.
Each time he used the technique, however, it cost him some of his own strength.
By the time the battle was won, the healer was weakened beyond the point of recovery. He sacrificed his life to save the Jedi Order.
Is it possible for someone to learn this technique?
The ritual is recorded in an ancient terminal in the Jedi Temple. Learning it will require the combined knowledge of all the Noeticons. If you are thinking of learning the technique, Jedi, I would caution you. Powers such as these weigh heavily on those who wield them.
But it seems your master doesn't have time for caution. For your master to survive, you must go to the Jedi Temple and learn the ritual as soon as possible.
I will go there as soon as possible.
Then we will do our best to help you learn the technique. Take all 3 Noeticons to the terminal in the temple and activate them. We will teach you what you must know. Later, others may learn the technique as well. But for now, time is of the essence.
I need to talk to you. I have bad news. Yuan's illness has begun to affect her body. She's losing strength, fading fast. Are you any closer to finding the last Noeticon?
I've found it, and the Masters have told me how to find a cure. It's in the ruins of the Jedi Temple.
A cure! At last! Just be warned. The ruins of the temple are crawling with danger. And getting there means passing through the works. They're not safe either. Be careful, but hurry. I don't know how long Yuan will last.
This is it. The database where the ritual that can shield your master from the plague is kept.
A stellar work. 1 part computer, 1 part holocron. Truly ingenious.
I'm sure under happier circumstances I could lose myself in it for hours, but...
Masters, you know why we've gathered.
The Jedi Order is imperiled by an ancient plague, one that warps the minds of even the wisest of masters and turns them to the dark side.
This young Jedi has stepped forward in search of a way to help her ailing master and save the Jedi Order, but she cannot do it without our help.
Millennia ago, a powerful ritual was developed to shield the Jedi from the power of this ancient plague.
The ritual cut off the Plague Master from his victims, but it exacted a great price from the healer who wielded it.
It is once again necessary for someone to use the ritual.
The ritual is a difficult one to learn, Jedi, and will take many hours of deep meditation and study.
Are you ready to learn it?
I am ready, Master.
Then open your mind, and we will teach you.
You seem to have mastered everything we have to show you, Jedi.
Such a bright, inquisitive mind. It has been an honor to teach you.
But remember, the shielding ritual will draw on your strength, and you can only regain what you've spent when the Plague Master's bond with his victims is broken.
I appreciate the warning.
You now have the knowledge you need to save your master. Use it wisely and well, and may the Force be with you.
Reckless, foolish Jedi. So eager to find a cure for your master. You led us right to the prize. My master and I are most grateful.
Who is your master? What does he want?
If my master wanted you to know his name, he'd give it to you himself. Ah! There. No more terminal, no more ritual. No miracle healing this time.
For the last time, tell me who your master is.
My master is the Jedi Order's demise. Their lies, their pretense, their false serenity will be undone, as you would have been if you'd used the technique. How many could you have shielded before it killed you? 1? 2? Even if it was 100, ultimately you would collapse.
If my destiny is to become one with the Force, then so be it.
Well, in that case, let me hurry you to your fate.
Come in, Lieutenant. Is it my imagination, or were those Imperial soldiers you just fought?
No mistake, sir. These were Imperial commandos.
Imperial soldiers in uniform operating on the lower levels of Coruscant, and Republic security knows nothing about it? Incredible. We need to learn more about this link between the Justicars and the Empire. If they're hosting our enemies, they might have some useful information for us.
Shouldn't I be chasing Cardin, sir?
We need to know where exactly Cardin has gone before you can pursue him. All the more reason to search the Justicar base for information. Surveillance shows that the Justicars have their primary computer terminal in that base. Find the necessary access card and activate that computer terminal. My technicians can then slice in and uncover everything the Justicars and Imperials have been up to.
I'll take care of this immediately.
Good. Garza out. Good work, Lieutenant. My technicians are accessing the Justicar files now. Patrol schedules, supply manifests, prisoner records. Ah, Card and you. I think we've found what we're looking for, Lieutenant. You have a new target.
Just tell me who and where.
Cardin had the Justicars work with the Imperials to hijack and rebuild an abandoned Republic communications relay down in an industrial area called the Works. Apparently, Tavis and his followers are using this relay to route all of their interplanetary communications. If we destroy it, the traders will be completely cut off from one another.
Why would the traders depend on equipment like this?
They obviously can't rely on Republic channels, and Imperial frequencies would be useless because we could trace their source. Tavis and his followers need this relay to keep us from overhearing their comm traffic. It's critical to their operations, which makes destroying it critical to ours. I'm sending Sergeant Mathen to bring you the explosives you'll need to destroy the relay. He'll rendezvous with you shortly.
I'll meet up with Sergeant Mathen ASAP.
One last thing. Cardin didn't seem to mesh with the Imperials. I don't think he's as convinced of their supremacy as his protégés are. You're sure to find him guarding that comm relay. Kill him if you have to, Lieutenant, but try to persuade him to surrender peacefully first.
I'll give it my best shot, General.
Please do, Lieutenant. Cardin's only concern is the safety of the former Havoc members. He may not be loyal to us, but he isn't loyal to the Empire either. Convince him that it's in the best interest of Tavis and the others for him to surrender. That's the best way to sway him.
Sounds like a plan, General.
Cardin could help us convince everyone to surrender peaceably. Make him see that. Otherwise, we're only going to kill them all. Now, hurry and rendezvous with Sergeant Mathen. You'll need those explosives regardless of what happens with Cardin. Good luck. Garza out.
Hey there, LT. Sergeant Mathen reporting for duty with fun toys in tow, sir.
Let's see what you got for me.
First item of business is your detonator, sir. A Zerka Arms 53R high-yield thermite explosive. Guaranteed to get a party started. Or ended.
How far away should I be when this thing detonates?
Well, tempting as it is to watch this thing go off, you'll want to be a good way off when it does, sir. Now, the comm relay you're going after is in the Works, an industrial area on the lower levels of Coruscant. It's a dangerous place, LT. Besides the Imperials you're bound to find, the rogue service droids down there will squash anyone they can get their big metal claws around.
Thanks for the warning, Sergeant.
Just doing my job, LT. Once you've made your way to the relay, plant that detonator on the generator coupling at the center and clear out of there before it goes off. That's all there is to it, LT. I won't hold you up any longer. Good luck.
Still alive, huh? You really should have gotten out of this while you were ahead, soldier. Now you're a risk to Tavis and the rest of my people. So Havoc Squad or not, I'm going to have to kill you.
You always have a choice, sir.
I've made my choice. Tavis, Wraith, Needles, Gearbox, Fuse, they're like my children, and I abandoned them. I resigned and left them to fight alone, just to make a point. They need my help now more than ever. I'm not going to abandon them. Not this time.
If you want to help your people, you'll help me bring them in alive.
What? So Garza can have all their heads and be done with it? I don't think so. I know you're trying to get into my head, soldier, but it's not going to work.
I'm just talking, sir. One soldier to another.
What do we have to talk about? Our objectives are completely at odds. I'm trying to keep my people alive, and it's your mission to kill them. That's all there is to this, soldier.
I served with your people, sir. I don't want to kill them.
Well, you've certainly taken your time trying to kill me. You've already compromised the relay. Even if we take you out, it's only a matter of time until Garza has this place slagged for a click in every direction. And by now, Garza will know exactly where all the defector bases are. They'll be tethered banthas, cut off from each other and all...
Excuse me, sir, but shouldn't we be...
The Imperials might offer help, but it won't be much. They'll all be left to die.
They'll just get themselves killed if you don't help me. Can't you see that?
Damn, I can't believe it's come to this.
Sir?
All right, soldier, I'll go along with this. But if you harm a single one of my people, you will be dead within the day. Understood?
You have my word on it, Cardin.
Let's get on with this, soldier.
I can't allow you to go into enemy custody alive, Cardin.
Are you still here? The op's over, people. Finished. Mission failed. So get out of here while you still got the legs to carry you.
You leave me no choice, sir. Ready your weapons, men.
Reminds me of old times. Here's my weapon. Consider me surrendered. I'll make my way up to the Senate Tower and turn myself in. See what Garza wants to do next.
I'm glad to have you back on our side.
I never said I was on your side, soldier. I'm doing this for my people, not for your republic or anything else. Anyhow, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Glad I had a chance to fight with you, sir.
Yeah, I guess it was nice to finally stretch my legs out a bit. See you topside, soldier.
Let's go take out that relay and give Cardin's little baby something to think about.
Can't believe it! We just took down Salar. Black Sun won't forget that anytime soon. We lost some good soldiers, but this victory gives their deaths meaning.
Your men fought bravely. You should be proud.
Thanks for leading this mission. Black Sun will have reinforcements here soon. Any sign of the man you came to rescue?
There you are. We intercepted Salar's holocall to Tarnus. Can't believe he's a Sith. But that's not the worst news. The planet prison prototype here at the lab? A fake. Tarnus stole the real planet prison.
Tarnus has been playing us from the start.
Playtime's over. Let's find that traitor. We need you back at the Senate Tower. Kira out.
Sounds like your work is just starting. We won't hold you up. Goodbye, Jedi.
A Sith, working as my chief scientist. How can I defend the Republic if I can't trust my own people? Tarnus' entire engineering team vanished along with the planet prison. They're all traitors too.
The Sith want us to panic. Don't give in to fear.
Tarnus will use the planet prison against Coruscant. He could trap us here forever, paralyze the Republic by holding us hostage. You're our only hope of stopping that.
I'll stop him, General, but I need to know where he is.
That's where I come in. I just traced that holocall we intercepted from the Black Sun base. Tarnus was communicating from down in Sector 439.
Justicar territory. Tarnus knows we're not welcome there. Justicars are paramilitary vigilantes. They took over a sector, cut ties with the rest of Coruscant, and they don't like visitors.
You call them vigilantes. Explain.
Many Justicars are ex-Republic military who came home to find gangsters controlling their neighborhoods. They believe the Republic abandoned Coruscant to crime, so they've taken matters into their own hands. Justicars are well-trained and armed, but they don't concern me. It's the Sith Lord I'm worried about.
You shouldn't face Tarnus alone. I may only be a Padawan, but I can help you.
With this much at stake, 2 Jedi are better than 1.
Stop Tarnus before he uses the planet prison against us. The fate of the Republic rests on your shoulders, Jedi. May the Force be with you.
Jedi, thank the stars.
I don't see a planet prison anywhere. That's not good.
We've been such fools. Tarnus, he's a Sith.
I've come to stop him. What happened here?
Tarnus tricked us. Said your Jedi were going to shut the project down. Told us to bring the planet prison here. Keep it safe. Thought we were saving the Republic. We brought Tarnus the prototype. He turned on us. He killed everyone.
I need to know where Tarnus went.
Don't know. But he took the planet prison. Prototype creates a massive heat signature when activated. Run a thermal scan. You'll find Tarnus. Planet prison needs time to build the power. Enough time for you to destroy it. Save Coruscant.
Poor man. He didn't deserve this. I'll run a thermal scan from one of these terminals. Come on. Running a thermal scan. Oh, the technician wasn't kidding. Something's really lighting up. Tracking. Here we go. Sector 167, coordinates 8863. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The signal's coming from the ruins of the Jedi Temple.
If the planet prison has been activated, we don't have much time.
The temple ruins are in a hazard zone called the Works. People go in, but don't come out. There's an old elevator down to the Works near here. Hope you're ready for anything, because that's about as much as I know.
If a Sith can get down there, so can we.
Let's hope we get down there in one piece. And he didn't. I'm ready. Let's do this.
I'm departing Coruscant now, Father. The planet prison deploys in minutes. The Republic will have no choice but to surrender.
You return to me as a hero of the Empire, my son. Our victory is complete.
I wouldn't count on that.
What's this, Tarnus? A loose end? For shame.
Have you come to die, Jedi?
I don't die easily. Haven't you figured that out yet?
Fighting petty criminals is nothing. Now you face a Sith.
Channel your rage, my son. Don't let this Jedi steal your moment of triumph.
Your blood flows through my veins, Father. I cannot fail.
Finally, there you are. I've been kept apprised of your situation. The Council is very concerned about Yuan's health. We've been trying to contact you for hours. Did you find anything in the Jedi Temple?
The Ancient Masters taught me a technique to shield Yuan.
So there is hope after all. Hurry back. Yuan is fading fast. Any delay could be costly.
Oh, you're here! Quickly! We're barely detecting a pulse on Yuan. If there was any time to test what you learned in the temple, it's now.
The Masters taught me well.
Yuan's life is in your hands now.
Padawan, no. No, I was making you a Jedi. What happened? I feel so much better. But why do you look so weak? What did you do?
I shielded you from the person who was making you ill, but it took some of my strength.
Thank you, and I'm sorry. The last thing I remember clearly is your ceremony on Tython. Oh, my student, I am sorry I wasn't a better master.
I wouldn't be the Jedi I am if it weren't for you.
That honors me more than you know. Yes, I see now the foolishness of hiding it. Now I am more myself. I could feel someone else in my mind, polluting my thoughts, twisting them.
You won't be fully cured until he is defeated.
I really wish I could give you more details, but my memory of that time is hazy at best.
Pardon me. The Council wishes to speak with you when you're ready.
I will speak with them immediately.
Thank you again for helping Yuan. And teaching me a few things as well.
I'll be all right for now. Go to the Council. We can speak later.
Ah, you're here. Thank you for contacting us so quickly. We're sorry to have to pull you away from Yuan.
We wouldn't have called you here if it wasn't urgent. First, tell us what you've learned about Yuan's illness.
It's a plague created by a Sith named Tarek Morridge. Here's what we know.
Interesting. And worrying. We've started to receive disturbing communications from other masters. We fear Yuan's illness is not an isolated case.
Are you sure it's the same illness?
We admit the connections seem tenuous, but the masters each repeat the same phrase. The darkness is coming.
We know little more than you, but we must find the Sith behind it. Unfortunately, we have no leads. We can only hope that tracking down and shielding the victims will help lead us to this Sith.
You need me to find these masters and cure them.
A small number of victims suggest that this Sith needs some sort of contact with his victims to control them. Hesitate to ask any more sacrifice of you. You've already done so much. But with the terminal in the temple destroyed, you are the only one capable of shielding the afflicted masters and stopping this Sith, whoever he is.
I will do whatever I can.
You'll need to be able to move freely around the galaxy. To that end, we've prepared a ship for you in the spaceport.
Where am I going?
The missing masters were last heard from on Terrace in Nar Shaddaa. Find them, and break the Plague Master's hold on them.
Say your goodbyes to Yuan. But time is of the essence. Good luck.
Ah, it's good to see you through my own eyes once more. What did the Council have to say?
Other masters have fallen ill. The Council has asked me to save them.
I see. But there is still someone we must find. The person behind this. Whoever was in my mind. Stop him, so that I don't have to be shielded anymore. So your strength can be restored. Remember, let your instincts guide you. Keep to the Jedi Code, and may the Force be with you.
The hero of the hour. I'm proud of you, Lieutenant. You've done well.
Just doing my job.
Jack Carden walked up to the Senate Tower's front door and surrendered himself in broad daylight. I never thought I'd see the day. Carden's help will give us quite an edge against Tavis and the others. I'm glad you could change his mind.
Do we have Carden in a secure location?
Shortly. First, we'll make sure he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeves. I haven't come this far by taking chances. The Justicar's computer files included messages relayed between 4 locations. Our technicians are working to pinpoint those locations now. There can be no doubt that the messages will lead us to the other traitors. Thanks to your efforts, we'll be able to bring them all to justice very soon.
I'm glad our plan has worked out so far.
Possibly a bit too well. One of the traitors has already moved against us. Wraith. You remember Senator Krasul from your meeting with the Senate earlier? Wraith kidnapped him from his home just afterward. We've tracked them to a remote space station called Port Raga.
How could Wraith manage to kidnap a Republic senator?
Wraith was chosen for Havoc Squad for a reason. Her skills are exceptional. One of our teams is already en route to Port Raga. They'll investigate the situation and give you a detailed report on arrival. You've accomplished some amazing things, Lieutenant. But there's no time for a break yet. Whatever Wraith is planning, we cannot allow her to succeed. Understood?
I won't rest until the job's done.
I know you won't, Lieutenant. Havoc Squad requires its own starship for operational flexibility. Our ship has already been transferred to your command. It's waiting at the spaceport now.
You're the best CO ever.
Put it to good use, Lieutenant. Fly to Port Raga and meet with the advance team immediately. Your orders are to rescue Senator Krasul and capture or eliminate Wraith at all costs. Good luck, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Let's get out there and take down some traitors.
My son.
You'll die for this, Master. I'll see to it personally.
You have no idea what you've unleashed, Jedi. There's no place in the galaxy to hide from my wrath.
I don't fear you. Come find me whenever you like.
I will inflict unimaginable suffering on your people. Billions will die because of you. We already control your secret weapon facilities. All that power is ours now. My son's death will be avenged on the entire Republic, and you will bow down before I let you die.
You've clearly lost your mind.
Tell your pathetic masters that Darth Undral has returned. This time, there will be no mercy.
Such a charmer. I miss him already. The planet prison is officially scrap metal. Looks like we saved Coruscant.
Couldn't have done it without you, Kira.
Much as I'm enjoying these toxic ruins, maybe we should get back to the Senate Tower?
No one saw this coming, Master Satil. Not even the Jedi Council.
We sensed it for weeks, General. If you'd told us of your secret project, we might have averted this disaster.
There he is, the hero of Coruscant. Welcome back, son.
Coruscant is safe, but I had to destroy the planet prison and kill Tarnus.
Yes, we've heard. We also know Tarnus was the son of Darth Angral.
Republic comm channels are being flooded with threats from that maniac, vowing revenge.
It seems the Empire has abandoned our treaty.
The Empire has formally disavowed Darth Angral's actions, saying he's gone rogue. It's a lie, but the Senate refuses to authorize a military response.
For good reason. Neither the Republic nor the Jedi are prepared for another war. We would lose. Billions would die.
But if the enemy turns our weapons against us, billions will die. Tarnus transmitted the details of all our top-secret projects to his father. We traced that transmission to the planet Ord Mantell. Darth Angral must have a base there. I need you to find it.
If we catch him in his lair, we could end this crisis right now.
I doubt Angral's on that world, but his spy network certainly is.
Master Orgus senses greatness in you. And so do I. This mission is yours.
I'm going too. Master Kuwix left me here to help.
Agreed. Take Kira. Train and protect her like she's your own Padawan.
It's an important responsibility. I won't take lightly.
We'll get to know each other. It'll be nice.
I must inform the Council of these developments. Travel safely, young Jedi. May the Force be with you.
All I've ever wanted was to protect the Republic. I was stationed here when the Empire attacked Coruscant. Saw the Jedi Temple destroyed. All those Padawans and Masters cut down. I started these weapon projects in their honor.
Good intentions won't stop Darth Angral.
I already have one of our best starships waiting for you at the spaceport. Your astromech droid is prepping it for takeoff. There's civil war on Ord Mantell. It's a no-fly zone. Dock at the orbital station there and contact me. Good luck.